Hi, welcome to this Love Tower reading. My name's Sophia. Welcome to this community. So when I was meditating and asking what's going on, I got this stillness, and sometimes I do get that, but so I was kind of clarifying what's going on, and there's an avoidance here. So it's like, and I would say borderline depression, dissociation, something like that, of facing something. Now, I don't know what's happened or something like that, or I don't know if you're new and you went and found out or researched some stuff which I've said or gone to my Facebook group, but there's something about not facing something here. I don't think it's connected with your twin flame. This is something to do with you. Um, so it's not like you're it was quite hard. I get the feeling of what it is. So the feeling is quite hard to do. And that's interesting because my counseling is about how to connect with those feelings, because you can't release what you don't know. And that's what the issue is. First, the problem's too close to you, so you can't kind of, like I can't translate what I'm feeling for this collective. So how can you deal with what you don't know? And this planet is emotions and emotion energy. So there's something here that I think you have a knowing what it is, but it's like you're not doing nothing. And that is, as I said, it could be borderline depression or dissociation. So let's jump in. Let's see what the cards say. So if you're new, hello, I'm new too. Well, with this community, I have 3 others. So I have a Facebook group, which I have everybody who's can collaborate all together in the Facebook group, because we're all one. There's too much separation on this planet. YouTube is all about watching. So this Facebook group, if there's more people like me, humanitarians, who want to help save this planet, help people on this planet, genuinely help them, not just talk about it on YouTube. YouTube is like television. It automatically turns the channel over for you, and so no one takes any action. So like I said, there's me. I do far more in that group, although this week I'm working on programs, but nevertheless there's a collection of us in mission, so they post in there as well. You can ask questions, you can and I answer questions every couple of weeks as well. So you can ask me questions. You can't do any of that here. So that's the Facebook group is excellent for that. The link's in the description box. So let's see what's happening here with this energy. The moon, which is hidden something. Yeah, that's that dark shadow work. That's it. The shadow work, which I said there's something that needs to be worked on. I don't know if I said that. Yeah, once again, these are 2 inner work. The moon, the world card, universe, and the page of swords. See, the feminine, that's you who's watching. Doesn't matter if man or woman. Feminines normally watch tarot, right? Is inside the world card. You know, she's inside the victory wreath. And that victory wreath represents, this is like a traditional, I asked the lady who created, who done the painting on a canvas anyway, to do it like a traditional Rider-Waite tarot card, which most people who do tarot follow. And this is what the traditional Rider-Waite, but her version, obviously, she's inside the reef, meaning you master your inside world, then it's victory outside. And that's what that's why I talk about Kabbalah, natural laws, stuff like that. So the moon card is the shadow work you need to work inside. Most call it the world. I call it universe, because universe is you in reverse. Most people look outside with their physical eyeballs. This is inside, inner vision, inner knowing. So this is about doing the work inside, really. So let me see what's hidden here. What's the issue? It's okay. So your relationship's not really moving forward because you need to heal. The sun card actually has this is the sun and the moon. That's what this represents. So one dog, I had them as dogs, didn't matter, right? I think one's a coyote or whatever that is, right? So it's looking, one is looking, this I represent is you. like looking to healing. But like I said, the moon card has the sun and the moon. So you may be looking for healing or doing some, but it's not deep enough. In the moon card, there has a pond with a crab coming out of it. And as with a pond, especially in the dark, you can't see how deep it goes. You're not going deep enough. That's why I do the image reading, and that's why I do counselling. 100%, and that's why the Facebook group is really good as well, because you can see the people answering and saying how they went on their journey, how they're moving forward, and you can see that, you know, if you're questioning, oh, shall I book you for counselling? Loads of people have had counselling, it doesn't work. There's evidence of people, strangers, writing up what they want. I don't gauge what you write. Do you see what I mean? So this is about going in deeper, and I was saying about that because you can never see it. It's always too close to you. So you're missing bits. And if you look here, you can see one dog's looking at healing. The other one kind of looks frozen. And this is the Twin Towers. You're supposed to go down. It's like a choice. The moon card is like a choice as well, to go down one path or the other path. So you're like choosing to heal yourself so you can get onto your mission, your correct way forward in life. But like I said, the healing is the moon card's first one is shadow. And the shadow's on you. It's not like, oh, my person needs to be healed. They're a nightmare. They're over there. The shadow is on you. This reading is for you. I can separate the energies and I'll tell you which one. If I'm not sure, I'll say I'm not sure. But this is you. This is for you to do it. Why? Because I've already said the emotions, energy, emotion, this world is emotions, is from is more of a feminine. That's why they say women rule the world, because we're nurturers emotions. It doesn't matter if you're a man or woman watching, but you're the normally people feminines watch. So that's why I said this shadow is for you, because the feminine, right? Like I already said about the universe, you in reverse, something about control here. You have to control your world, because this is Saturn here. This is to do with work and career as well, because it's connected with friends, social groups, stuff like that. Saturn. So there's something about your friends. You could be trying to be like your friends and family, but you're different. You're not like them. You're watching me. You're different, right? What people generally do, and it's quite common, is I'll give an example. When I read them, I say, look, you're trying to be different. I say, for example, you may dye your hair pink because you feel different. So externally, you're trying to show people you're different. The different is you're an alien, celestial, galactic, light worker, starseed, whatever you want to call it, gay, right? Different. So this is loving yourself inside first. And that's fully engaging in this hidden work. So I do the image reading because you can't see it, or you've suppressed it. So it's so dark, moon card, you can't see it. The Page of Swords, I feel you're defensive to it, because the Page of Swords here is facing the World card. So it's like there's a couple of things I'm getting here. You're either defensive to do it, or you think you can't afford to do the counselling. My counselling, I had someone who was counselling, and I asked her if you had any counselling, because I like, you know, just curious. The first counselling, I asked what you've done. So I'm not, you're not doing the work of someone else's and all this kind of thing. And she told me this person, and as of always, when I go and research how much they charge, it's ridiculous. Now, mine isn't overly cheap, but at least not as expensive as most, my counselling, and I break it down to half an hour, and it's pay as you go, right? And everyone needs, pretty much everyone on this planet, right? This isn't just you, because the planet has been corrupted since you've been in your mum's belly. You've been corrupted, because I love you is still incorrect. She should be saying to you, you love yourself, because I love you makes you look outside for love, right? Because your mum is telling you she loves you. It's okay, I love you, but I love myself. That's what they should be saying. Read my ebook, right? And then you think, okay, I love me. So you learn to love yourself, right? But everyone is already, she's rubbing your belly, I love you, and all this kind of thing. And then, you know, I'm not saying that's bad, but I'm saying also they do. And I've done it. I'm not slugging out all parents here. I've done it. You know, it's like you're not learned how to love from birth. So that's why I said everyone needs counselling. This isn't a video targeting you for counselling. This is everybody, right? Most people on planet Earth, right? I would just say. So that's one reason you're defensive and saying you can't afford it. But you need the healing. The healing is actually in the card, because my page of swords, sorry, I'm rubbing my eye. My page of swords has the mountains. The hermit climbs the mountains. Hermit goes in isolation up the mountains to go within. And I said the world card is to go within. So you've got the mountains behind you, and you're like with the sword of like, I'm defensive. You look defensive to me. The sword is, but you're a student. You haven't done it. It's page of swords. Look how massive the swords. It looks like an ace of swords, doesn't it? It's a page. You're a student at this. But like I said, she's facing the world card. So this is like, the other thing is, it could be, or both, you know, there's a cycle ending, but you know something's coming back. So you're watching to see what happens next, or something like that, or waiting for what's going to happen, or waiting for your person to come because the cycle's ended, but you're going to be defensive of it. You could be watching and waiting here with this one. The 9 of, doesn't matter what the cards are when you channel, innit? It doesn't matter, because you might say, no, that's not watching, waiting. Doesn't matter. 9 of Wands, 2 of Swords. Didn't this come out yesterday? Page of Wands, right? 9 of Wands is underneath the Moon card, which is Wounded Warrior. So this is you, and I would say, like I said, there's a fed up feeling here, and I'm just going to say it, there's a disassociation, check my counselling, and a borderline depression. This is the energy I'm getting from it. To the 9 of Wands, once again, the Sun and the Moon, right? This is needing healing on your shadow. 9 of Wands, there's this guy looking traditional, Rider Waite if you choose to. He's standing holding one wand, right? That's your person, your passion. And he's all busted up, busted and bruised, right? Behind him is the 8 wands. So you're getting downloads, you're getting clarification, communication, right? From your twins. Communication generally to me is Gemini, right? Which is Mercury. And, but it's like, it's drama or something like that. It's burdens, injured warrior. Oh, how many more battles do I have to go through? Something like that. But the battle is with yourself. If you have someone who's a battle, the battle's inside. As I said, the universe, the inner world. I promise you, and that's why I guarantee all my work. 100% guarantee all my work. Why? Because I work with natural laws. Natural laws work. It's not my work necessarily, you see. I know natural laws inside out, you know. So if I say do this process, it's literally like the law of gravity. Is guaranteed to work. So I guarantee my work, you see. So I can guarantee, even with these readings, right, even this is a collective reading, I guarantee if this is resonating with you, I guarantee this is inner work. And once you transmute it, then this battle of your person, you've attracted someone with mirrors of your battle. And you're like, completely different battle, so he's not or she's not aligned with me. Battle is battle. Universe is fair. It doesn't define. For example, if I go to a shop and nick a lollipop, that's thieving, right? Thieving, is that good or bad? That's negative. If I went to the shop and punched a guy in the counter in the face, right, that seems a bit more hardcore, right, to you, right, but it's still a negative, right? The law of the planet doesn't, oh, well, Sophia, you're going to get more punishment because you punched the guy in the face or from nicking a lollipop. right? It's too much people, entities on this planet to define. So here's how universal laws work. Okay, well, everyone knows what they should, internal instincts, intuition, right, inner vision. Please go to my webpage. I've got a school with all inner work, right? What is good or bad? So the person who nicked the sweet, me, right, nicked this lollipop, knew that was wrong. If she punched the guy in the face, they know it's wrong. So most people are born knowing what's wrong or right. So that's what we'll do. We'll just put the law out, what's wrong or what's right, period. So if I punch the guy in the face, I could literally, it sounds horrible, murder, doesn't care. Universal laws. Now, you saying that, Sophia, you saying everyone should go and kill everyone? No, it's corrupted. If there was no corruption on this planet and we followed our own loves, there would be no killing, murder, rape, problems with what you want to be, who you are, right? The problem is we look outside. If everyone loved themselves, they would attract their own loving situations and wouldn't care about if you're gay, for example. Do you see? Well, what do I care about that for? Do you see? That's the issue with the world card, universe. So that's a long going around the houses. So what I'm saying is that you think, well, your person's over there, for example, doing drugs. I've attracted someone who's doing drugs and he's a nightmare. She's a nightmare. But you have something, a nightmare, which is a negative. Drugs is a negative. That's what I'm saying. The 9 of Wands to the moon. This is the deeper work I go in when I do counselling. You don't see it or you don't understand it. I'm a counsellor. I know what to do. Right? 2 of Swords. I've already went over this. Please watch the videos I've attached. Right? I've only got 3. It's a new channel. Right? This card I go into massive details what the issue is. This is indecisive about your truth because your inner world is reflecting different to your outer world, right? Because 2 Swords to me is about facing upwards is truth. And if you actually look at this page of Swords, it's not up or down. So you're defensive, facing your world of what is your truth. Your student out, which way shall I go in life, right? And like I said, 2 Swords up is, yeah, my truth is, for example, if you're coming out, that's why this is coming out channel, right? I'm gay, but in the outside world, they're not accepting me as I'm gay, or I'm not, or you're straight and you're not gay, you know, the 2 Swords. So you're playing straight, correct, your truth, but outside you're, you know, realistically inside you're gay. Something like that, 2 of Swords, both truth. This is about a choice. I said the moon card and 2 Swords, 2s are choices. Making the fucking right choice, right? This is what this is. The last 2 last cards are Page of Swords to the Page of Wands. Student, student. Student to your passion, student to what you are and your truth. Student to knowing, right? This is a process of learning to be who you really are. Who you really are. Now, this isn't connected with just gay or cross-dressers or whatever, right? This is everyone. I do image readings with everybody. And I'm like, you don't know who you are, right? You don't know. And this is what this is, you know. You're defensive to people, if you're watching, that's your reptilian, coming out because triggers from the past, from the hidden. Lots of work to be done here. And like I said, I don't feel your person's in this reading, but because this mirror, which you are not dealing with, the moon card. And like I said, the work I do is connected with natural law. That's why I guarantee it. Please check my work. All my programs, this reading, tarot reading, image reading, everything, my counselling, everything I guarantee. Because I work with the laws. So please check that out, or at least start with joining the Facebook group. Now, I do individual star signs on New Earth Community, right? So you can check me out there if you want, if you like the readings and you want more to know with your individual sign. So I'm out. Thanks for watching, subscribe and all the good stuff. Speak to you later.